Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can anyone hear me? Thanks, everyone. We'll be starting in just a couple minutes. It's going to be good technical issues every so often, but I'll do my best. But anyways, welcome to my first live stream. I wonder the stream's current bitrate is. Oh, it's above it, so sorry about that. Sorry about that, folks. I'll be going through some. If YouTube ever told me what error was going on, I would just see how things go. But anyways, welcome to my very first live stream on the YouTube platform. Yes, it's been a long summer for me, but for those who are just checking in and don't really know what's going on, I've decided to do some live streams from this point forward, and I'm going to be doing some experimentations with live streams, because I figured while I'm working on scripted content, I'm going to try to see if I can find ways to pass the time, I guess. So yeah, it's I'm glad you guys came to see the stream, and I'm still very new to this. I'm still very new to the streaming platform, so I'm not exactly the greatest in terms of unscripted content, but I'll keep working on it as we go. So yeah, anyways, welcome. It's been a long summer for me, and sorry about the delaying content, but I hope this starts us off with a brand new era. And just in case you noticed, I've also slightly updated the icon, like my avatar. Yeah, I now have the sun over the icon, so it's pretty nice. Anyways, today we're going to be doing a bit of a grab bag of content. So it's just kind of whatever I feel like deciding to stream. See, we have 7 viewers so far. At least I think we do. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Thanks, Sad Mac. I hope so too. So anyways, yeah, let's get ourselves started here. So yeah, we got ourselves the sun background, and we are going to do something a little strange at the request of a certain viewer of mine. We are going to be covering a sort of interactive thing known as Uncle Buddy's Phantom Funhouse. This came at the request of a viewer of mine, and I was going to try this game out, see what it's like. So yeah, let's get to it. This is archive.org, by the way. So it was made in HyperCard. And just in this loading. So thanks to links to viewer of mine named Pachi Machi. He suggested I take a look at this. But I do have sound. Alright. Forgive the small little icon. Let's get into Uncle Buddy. Let's see what's in here. Back then, Mac for games as compared to Windows or Linux. So, let's start with the Aliens animatic. So I've heard this kind of thing has sort of been very detailed, sort of encyclopedia meta thing. Let's see what this is about. June 12, 1983, Cash Records Incorporated. The heck is this? Oh, sorry, it's just Anna Abbott. Just trucks. I just don't know what's going on. It's just some abstract animation. Ooh, that's disappointing. The aliens, reptile fear. It's interesting. Seemed interesting to me. Welcome to HyperCard. What the heck? Yeah, let's take a look at this art gallery. I need to introduce myself. Use arrow keys to browse or have a slideshow. We'll do arrows. Let's see. For whom, asked John Barth, is the Funhouse fun? Who is the Funhouse fun for? Who is the Funhouse? This is lost and found dead, looking at a picture of you traveling. This and the song. This is definitely a fun house, that's for sure. Crept by me on the water, and I thought I'd heard the voice of my father, Kulaquane, and it brought me back again. This sketchbook belongs to Arthur Newkirk, 46 St. Clair Avenue, Pirate Cove, Rhode Island. This is certainly abstract. Ain't that? Oh, we're back here again. Oh boy, we're going in here. Source code, the hypermag of hacker poets. Uh-oh. Click on the title. Here's UV1. Beep Routine. Beep Routine by Scott Gunsner. The Evil Watching Endless Replicating. I should. I just realized I have the menu a little cut off here. Probably resize it real quick. I'll resize it so that you guys can see it all. Sorry about that. I just realized the bottom part of the menu was cut. There we go. And or DNA by Jasmine. The Evil Watching Endless Replicating, or the evil thrill I feel watching parents. Endless lives replicating. Okay, this is definitely. Compiled Turbo Pascal running on a 6830 and a 68C 286. Or if it's that 286. I should probably move this guy over. Photoshop Adobe 3.0. Creator Adobe Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator 3.01. 4. Art New Cart Pirate Code. Title: The Digitalization of Emily. Creation date: August 4th, 1988. That was about 33 years ago. 2:48 p.m. Boundary Monks 26th 334. Boundary Monks 26th 334 498 23. Document process colors: black. Document needed resources: process Adobe Packed Array 2.0 0. Okay, this is like meta stuff I don't understand. Grammar by Leon Pressler. These art two aliens walked into an art bar, and Khan, the art artist, says Q to the second alien. Q, so Q, Q, Your paragraph has one sentence. You may think about breaking it into more than one sentence. Check to see if you have more than one main idea. Your average sentence length is 22 words. That is fairly high. Your sentences are all within 0 words of the average length. You may want to construct shorter sentences and try varying sentence length. Your subordinating conjunctions are less than the average for good writing. Try using words like while, when, and although more often. You have 7 questionable words in your text. These may be dialect. If so, they are acceptable in informal writing. They may be jargon, technical terms limited to a limited discourse community. If they are jargon, you may want to evaluate their impact on your intended audience. Okay then. Click for info on source code. Source Code, the Hypermag of Hyperpoets, is published by Leon Pressler and Christine Engstrom of the Humboldt State University, which has nothing to do with content or anything else. Issues are usually one every 3 months. Submissions are cheerfully accepted via electronic mail at lpresser@hsuvax.edu. Snail cells must be on Macintosh diskette. We'll mail it back to you with the completed issue if you include potsage. I'm pretty sure they mean postage. Christine Engstrom, 1245 Union Street, Apartment 4, Arcata, California, 95521. To be added to our list, send email. Sorry, without enclosed stamps, we can't afford to mail these things out through the past orifice. You'll need to have HyperCard and stuff it. Yay, Ray Lau, we sent in our shareware check. Did you? Look to make me disappear. Click information for this. Contributors. Source code, volume 2, number 2, the Hypermag of Hacker Poets. Summer 1988. Okay, this is definitely... It's definitely an interesting thing. Let's try something else. Oh, we're just going back here. Connect 1200. Oh, I should take a look at what this cheap com, a dirty and quick hypercard terminal emulator in the spirit of Macintosh software. This crippled demo is being uploaded to various bulletin boards and services. You'll have to imagine what the final release would look like. Auto dial and answers, forking macros, host functions, and a smorgasbord of file transfer protocols, all on an easy, cheesy hypercard interface. Stay at the cutting edge of Macintosh telecommunications. Send your $15 shareware registration fee to Quick and Dirty Software, 111 Roney Lane, Suite 1A, Syracuse, New York, 13210. Don't click me, and I know exactly I had to click you. When there is no room left in ROM, the dead will program under OS 2. Oh no, that is a fate you don't want to end up in. That's a fate you don't want to end up in. See, I actually had a video unless I briefly mentioned. I think I actually had a missed video as sort of a prototype for one of my first videos. Looks like a chat log. Got 1988. So I presume this program was probably finished probably in late 88, early 89 at the latest. This is certainly surreal. Here, give you my card. They now begin a Dizzy parody, which automatically representing the Victorian steam-powered model of the Mine Parade. Their jackwork pages are meant the gaggle of pirouetting alienists. Okay, there's gotta be a this gotta be like sort of a thing within a thing here. September 30th, 1988. And this is definitely a log we'll rush through it pretty quickly. This is this is definitely like, I don't think I can read this all, but this is definitely a pretty meta. Dawn of the Dead from 1978, huh? It's pretty interesting. By the way, there's a little bit of a delay, so you may not hear my messages clearly, but hey, working with the best I can. Should probably move this again. Right. I'm just gonna include that and see if it does anything. I don't think it does anything. So this is certainly turning out to be a very interesting affair. Word processor laziness, huh? Possible in this very line of reasoning is in itself a line of resistance blocking, and that either was something I want to talk about here, commenting something that these purely technical matters. I wonder what happens when you engage, if you get like a spell check on this. That would certainly be pretty interesting. Ooh. In a way, the clash of print and electronics that expresses itself in me is working out its solution as structuralism and the boundaries of academic discourse break down and meaning comes to be seen as the central work of the educational enterprise. what lost cabinet of Lemuria, of which writing even itself merely an Atlantean splinter faction. I make meaning. I now make meaning, and making my meaning makes me mean. Making me mean makes me mean. 30. Mail Q. RMS notified terminal idle. Your terminal has been idle for 30 minutes. Your terminal has been idle for 60 minutes. Your terminal has been idle for 90 minutes. Mail. You have 2 messages. Mail send. Enter your response below. Emily Manicer suggested. Okay, so there's a second one here. It says, pretty surreal. Logged out on October 1st, 1988. Charged CPU time, looks like 95 minutes. University of Selector. Yeah, this is like some terminal stuff that... What the heck is in here? UT52. Cheap com. Let's check. Let's try moving on to something else. Whoa. The beast bears its own knowledge. Self-knowledge unweighs morality. William S. Yeah, just like marriage. Self and non-self entwine. Self is redefined. Marriage. The universe bears your fingerprints. A sacrificed and the saved and see each other in the mirror. What's this? What's this thing right there? So much defends us from a dread, weave of sorrow, crazed with pain, slaughter inside the white chalice. I have seen vases and faces at the same times and places for so long now that it don't seem strange at all. Falling, killing time. The man becomes the boy the toy bright rage and joy just at the start of that crack of a neck of others battle breath at last expelled. Slowly like 2, killing time. How's the stream coming along, by the way? I just need you to I could certainly use some verification. And then we'll keep going. So much depends on which end of the neuron you're on. This is pretty dang surreal when I think about it. Just you guys are doing okay. This is certainly pretty abstract here. Remembering your name before you knew what names were. Thank you too. This is pretty dang crazy right now. Okay. So yeah, we got a really. It's not sure what's going on, but it's cool. This is sort of a hypercard program known as Uncle Buddy's Phantom Funhouse, this is sort of a big hypercard program. I'll talk to you more about it later. I think this is supposed to have a meta storyline, but I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. On to here. Tech. Oh, there's more here. Oh, there's this sort of game here. A dome. 277, 199. About crazy enough for this world. I can certainly change it if you guys want. Oh, this is familiar. Destroy all evidence of the room, then exit from a doorless room. Location, fire, far east, the dome. Suicide by fire. 155 to 21. And I don't get what's going on. What the heck is going on here? The objective, the whole picture. Restoration, unification. Don't look unless you really want to see the mystery. Is there really a pre-linguistic self? Oh. Practicing the mystery at home. Is there really a pre-linguistic self? What happened at Ulysses? Was some Manta Muscaria? How bad was St. Anthony's fire? Did Mayan culture have a psychoactive substrate? Why are sedative, hypnotics, and stimulants acceptable in the West, but not other classes of psychoactives? Don't try this at home. The reverse DNA model of mind personality. You try and construct yourself as something you may be susceptible to. A working definition of a government. Hungry people tell hungry stories, and there are all kinds of hungers. Okay, what the heck is this? The other way out. Let's see what William S. was all about. To watch oneself eating a plum from great distance and still taste the tartness and the sweetness. Publicity still. Fictionary of the Beelzebubs. No information on Sweeney. Any info on Chuck? I guess not. We'll call this Macintosh. Insanely great wheels on the mind. But you know that already. The first iconic bitmap interface, bitmap computer available. Introduced in 1984, it was the brainchild of Steve Jobs and a pirate crew that included the likes of Woz, Atkinson, Hertzfield, Cap, etc. Within 2 years, it went from a toy to the standard that Big Blue had to emulate. It's about PC. Try PC. I don't see a PC. Amiga, as Ted's alluded to. Guess we don't have anything. Mew. Those Omega sound. So, definitely a pretty abstract thing. Welcome to the. Oh, hey, we finally found a way to the. Found a way to the fun house. Took us a little bit, but we finally found a way to there. Let's head to Egypt. It's the password. Cairo. That didn't work. Hyper-Earth. Hyper-Earth. 1988. Electro World Incorporated. Tattoo. This copy of Hyper Earth has been personalized for Arthur Budding Newkirk of Pilot Cove, Rhode Island, United States. To the globe. Hey, a pseudo animation thing. This is maybe I did something wrong. I think I got stuck. Yep, we're stuck. Let's zoom in. Zoom in here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. You just go try to find a way back. Hyper Earth, March 1989. That's interesting. You can find a way back to the house. Yep. Art gallery, source code. Oh, we have to move this down. Spasticon 1988. What the heck is in here? Oh, you're into HC, so I think you'd send you our hyper program. It's still being finalized, but your times, etc., are being ruffled in. Let me know what you think. Society for Promulgating Alternative Science Individual Courses. It's St. Louis. Conference count, our 9th annual conference. So this has been going on since 79. 9th annual convention, November 18th through 20th, 1988. Clarion Hotel, St. Louis, Missouri. Conference calendar, program chair Gerald Cambrisis, CMP. Friday, November 18th. Registration information, workshops, reception, dinner and speaker, and a shrewdness of apes. 12 to 8 p.m., 2 to 5:30 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m., and 10 p.m. And Saturday, November 19th. Registration information, 8 to 8 p.m., 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Power breakfast, 8 a.m., 9 to 11 a.m. Morning sessions. Breakfast for night people, noon. That's me. Afternoon sessions, 1 to 6. Cocktail reception, 6 p.m. Focusing and costume parade, 8 p.m. Film and guest speaker, 8 p.m. Saturday, November 20th. Cleanup party, 4 to 6 p.m. Must have been 1 night. Spastic. Okay. Convention reference. Clarion Hotel, room 312 to 313. Gopher Suite. Clarion Hotel, room 852. Clarion Hotel. So, it took place in the Clarion Hotel. Important, potentially life-saving advice. Please read this real carefully. Convention weapons rules. All weapons must be peace bonded. Check in immediately upon arrival at the con suite. If you must wear your full costume continually, do not joke with or antagonize the locals or the normals. St. Louis is a tourist and convention center, and many of tourists and conventions have no sense of humor and may be armed with real guns. The life you save could be your own. At convention functions, standard weapons rules are enforced. You shoot it, you eat it. What the heck? Friday, silent running. Friday, 3:30. Film Fest. Silent Running, Silent Green, The Omega Man, Blade Runner, Star Trek 1 through 4, Tex Avery cartoons, and Godzilla the Smog Monster. Saturday, Cosmos episode 12. The Prisoner, 3 episodes. Transformers, the Transformers movie, Time After Time, The Blob, 1959. The Day the Earth Caught Fire, Day of the Triffids, Sooner or Later. Author discussion to follow. Screenwriter Arthur Buddy Newkirk, Alienation, the TV movie. Morons from Outer Space, The Abominable Dr. Peeves, and Dr. Feeds Returns. Sunday, Wizards, Kingdom of the Spiders, Ghidorah the Two-Headed Monster, or Ghidorah the... Actually, I don't know Kaiju flicks that much aside from... I know them a little bit, but I'm not super adept at them. But Ghidorah the Two-Headed Monster, Godzilla 1985, and Finally Destroy All Monsters. So, this was definitely Godzilla. Friday workshops, 2:30, breaking into science fiction, TBA. Salon G, Wizards, running the shorts. Barbara Winston. I'd imagine that it's probably the case, but I don't know. This takes place in '88, so. How to Get an Agent, Roundtable. Al Magnuson, Chris Reynolds, Dale Helix. Salon H. 6 p.m. Cocktails, Ballroom East. Dinner, Ballroom C. After dinner speaker, artist, Geo, Go, Tom Kid. A Shrewdness of Apes, Ballroom C. The 3rd annual fan poetry evening. Come to read, come to listen, come to read, come to snap your fingers. Saturday, Star Trek and the Next Generation Roundtable to be announced. Saloon G, Fantasy, Magic, and Mysticism panel to be announced. Saloon H, got a lot of stuff here. Cyberpunk, Death of an OD panel. Got lots of stuff here. So it's definitely it was like a typical convention. St. Louis is served by a major airport, Amtrak, and bus lines. It is located on the Mississippi River and can be reached by car from most places in the Midwest. More copies to come. I used to have a fixation on highways, actually, so. Anheuser-Busch is headquartered here in St. Louis. Come meet the Clydesdales, smell hops and mash thick as wet paint in the air. Alright. The old courthouse. I don't see anything. Try clicking about it. SpasticCon 1988. Registration. Advance $50. Now at the door $75. $88, by the way. Print this form out and mail to Spastic, box in Brooklyn, New York, 11217. Gotta rent a new box for this thing. Let's see if I can register. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to register. You're at the end, so I am. Let's go back to here. Right at the beginning. Let's get out of this. There we go. We're getting flipped again. Sorry about that. Select the visibility of car buttons. Help. Funhouse obeys standard HyperCard interface conventions when it feels like it. Clicking once on a button will yield some result. Some stacks may passwords, others may yield these. USW. Yeah, these are just all completely disconnected things. They're all just completely disconnected. just is like, it's all so weird. But they are connected by one Arthur Buddy Newkirk. I don't know how he is these days. Buonasera Otto, it is I, Jerome. This Friday evening, January 11th, 1985. It's 11:33 and I'm taping this in my kitchen. Upstairs you can hear... Uh-oh. Hold on, chat disconnected. I'll be right back. There we go, we're back. Sorry about that brief. May have had the connection drop for a second, but I'm back now. Premise is excellent. Yeah, this is just so weird. We do everything to our people replicate in this. Okay, that's hard to say. Yeah, it's just more and more. You guys want to try something else? I'm just kind of starting to get a little bored, but certainly sooner or later, 1982, Arthur Newkirk. He is again. Sooner or later, screenplay by Arthur Newkirk. It's gotta be one. Remaining seems deleted. There's our sort of plot twist. Cast: Joseph Hayak, Bernadette Allen, Robert Miller. So it's just, we got a bit of a script here. Scene missing. Integer or int. I don't know how Hollywood. Sort screen by script number. Scene number. Let's try that. Sooner or later. From 1982. SOL Productions. Okay, I don't get what's going on here. So. Final cuts. Oh. Okay. Final cuts. A history of lyrics. $1990. Okay, so this is definitely a very strange one. Timeline is going very crazy here. Here's 16. Where do we get the name? Origin issue. And headshots. New. Let's go back to Art himself. Or my man. Portrait of the art as a young reptile. Eat flaming death. Looking at the dome with Al Haig. Oh, we got a little bit of a reptile fear. Final cut info. Yeah, this is kind of embarrassing. We thought this was really intense when we cooked it up. Hot typewriter style, taking turns at the old Smith Corona electric. One whacked at morning at 2:19. It may have even been now, but now it shows its grace shows its age with something less than grace. In fact, it seems to be slobbering and wetting itself. What the? If you bought the cassette at one of our first gigs, this is what you will have read. So, well, just try to keep it in perspective. Help. No help here. So yeah, I think after this, take a look at Oracle. Oh, this is. So where I were before. Writer's brain. Oh boy. 1978. Desktop with icons. Just some rescale. How much structure? The overstocker. So what's this donkey looking guy? The borrower from Andy Art Buddy Newkirk. Let me go again. Is the eternal identification. Buddy. Fun fact: this was 5 years before Mist, so at least I think it's 5 years before Nest. I don't know the files. I'll take a look at the files. I'll do this. Dictionary of the Benzoirs. Oh, we've already been here. There we go again. Finally, the writer's brain. Oh, wait. I think we're already here. Oracle. Alright. Just keep going in circles. Think. What's this house within a house? Leave the fun house. Of course. Oh, we're out here again. In the hybrid card. Alright, now we're getting out. I think we'll move on to our next thing. So yeah, that was a lot of stuff here. We got a lot of stuff. Reaction.txt could not be found, huh? Yeah, this is system 7.0.1. So when was this created? It's created. Oh, this is dated to that. But we'll assume this is README first. We're not done here yet, I guess. We still got one more. This is certainly a meta. August 11th, 2021. Holy crud, that's today. It was addressed. Read the effects of Arthur Newkirk. The enclosed documents represent a portion of literary estate from Mr. Arthur Buddy Newkirk, 46. Yeah, okay. You may not remember this. You're instructed to inform you that there may be reasons. Mr. Newkirk has passed these items on to you. Make use of them for any legal one whatsoever. Our heartfelt concern and best wishes for your efforts. Should you ever need legal representation, we hope you will consider our firm. Sincerely, Leonard Merck, Squire, President, LMTK. Attachments. Go right ahead. Your legal name is Solarstrike. Of course it is. Hey, Solarstrike. I think we're about to. Oh, this is what we should have been doing first. And now we're back at the funhouse again. I had no idea where we were going, so. So, here's the kicker. Everything you just saw there, that was all fake. That was all made up. None of these things were ever truly made. You think we just stumbled upon some random guy's thing, but no. The entire mythology was all made up. This is a very surreal sort of adventure in HyperCard, and it's a very good demonstration on how the program can be used in technical abilities. So yeah, that is Uncle Buddy's Phantom Funhouse. That was a bit more involved than I thought it was going to be, but yeah, I think what guys do you now what do you want to do? Gonna leave that up to you for the chat. I'm just kind of vibing with this in the lane video. It's pretty wild. Interesting. Okay. So now we're just kind of out here. Wondering what the heck is next. Another half. It's like the semi-opposite you can read as well. Oh, this is from 93. I just realized it's from 1993. I didn't even read this. Gotta actually start reading these things before I just dump into a stream like this. So yeah, anyways, you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do next? I'll be streaming for probably another 2 hours. I'll be right back. I'm gonna find something. Get a video, get sort of a work in progress on sort of a future video of mine. So, be right back. So, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a little bit of an exclusive preview of what my next video is going to be. If it wants to load. Yeah, this is gonna be. Anyways, enjoy this very gorilla clip. But this is my here's a little bit of a enjoy a little bit of a sneak preview of my next video. What is up, folks? Solarstrike here, and today we are here to cover the development of Windows 95, a revolutionary operating system for its day. It featured the debut of the Start menu, which became a core tenet of Windows operating systems, among other key features like the taskbar, 32-bit preemptive multitasking, a huge leap from the 16-bit Windows 3.x line, long file names beyond 8 characters, and the plug-and-play hardware detection system, though with initial teething issues that gave it the nickname Plug and Pray, among other improvements from its Windows 3.x predecessor, accompanied with a massive advertising campaign costing $200 million and featuring big names like Jay Leno, Jennifer Aniston, and Matthew Perry, and the Rolling Stones with their 1981 song, Start Me Up. It's little wonder that the operating system sold over 1 million copies within just 4 days of its August 24th, 1995 launch. However, Windows 95's final form was vastly different from when its development started as Microsoft Chicago. Let's chronicle that early era of Windows 95's development and see just how it evolved with 11 development builds across 3 years into the operating system we know and love today. Windows 95 began early development in March 1992, just prior to the release of Windows 3.1 that April. At the time, the 32-bit kernel Windows 95 used and the operating system subsystem for 32-bit programs were intended as separate projects, along with MS-DOS 7.0, which also eventually became part of the operating system, while a whole new graphical user interface was intended for Microsoft's Cairo project. However, in the wake of IBM's OS/2 2.0 releasing around Windows 3.1's launch, Microsoft needed to do more for their next major operating system, but still needed to run on lower-end hardware versus their high-end Windows NT project in development at the time. Cairo was put on the back burner, while the kernel, subsystem, and MS-DOS 7.0 projects were all merged into one unified project of Chicago, along with Cairo's shell being added onto it by mid-1992, with the first mock-ups and feature specifications of Chicago being drafted on September 30th of that year, with names like Windows 93, 4.0, and occasionally NT Lite being thrown around Microsoft around this time, and being initially planned for a late 1993 release. Welcome Rediscovering Retro. Work on Chicago was slow throughout 1992, but by the end of the year brings us into our first 2 builds, nicknamed the Usability Testing builds from a 2012 MSDN post, demonstrating the early designs of the new shell. It is hard to make out details due to the quality of the video being low, but there is already a general idea of what the new shell looked like, even in this early stage of development. The second build is a bit newer, already showing some changes like the wastebasket getting changed to recycle.bin, and Explorer windows showing just the name of the folder rather than the full path, among other things. However, this definitely showed the Chicago project was going steady, with elements of 95's final interface already coming to focus. So yeah, there you go. That's you got a little bit of a sneak preview of what's to come. I hope to get it ready for the retail anniversary later this month. This was I'm glad to have finally shown that to you. Sort of a little bit of a sneak preview. So anyways, next we're gonna try I think next we're gonna be doing some stuff with pleased to be here. Pleased to be here, mate. Be sure to say something, but hey ho. I think I'm gonna do stuff with sorry about this, I'm just like kinda a little bored at the moment. Just kinda thinking of what to do next. I could show you guys off that VM I was sort of experimenting with stuff on. And I'll get that ready. I'll get that ready for you guys. Sort of an XP VM I had. So this is a bit, it's kind of optimized for a 1920 by 1200 window, not 1920 by 1080. Just kind of, one of my other windows is say 16 by 10, not 16 by 9. It's just kind of working, kind of just looking around, I guess. Not 1440. Yeah, this is just kind of a VM I have here. Oh boy, why are the top and bottom being cropped? Why is the top and bottom cropped? Yeah, it's just, I really don't know what to do. So, I guess we can also sort of, I just kind of slammed a bunch of games in here. Let's try this one. Just had this hanging around in this sort of XP playground VM I have here. This really is a grab bag. I just didn't really have a lot of ideas on what to do. For a certain subset of you, this will definitely, bring a good set of memories, but it's just kind of about T69 collapse. And for someone like Ted, he may not get it, but I'll think of something. Just kind of just didn't really have much of an idea of what to do. Holy, hey, I'm doing really well at this. All right, 15 seconds to clear the screen. Oh man, Blackberry, that takes me back. Yeah, we have a very, very interesting cast here today. got people here from Rex Random Retro all the way up to people that aren't normally part of these streams. My folks backed the wrong horse. What? I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. I never thought I would ever be streaming SpongeBob SquarePants Collapse on just some random stream. Like, oh, let's look at arcade initials. Before your trial period, you can find them. You can find them. Now here's a thing that probably be more up to most people's speed. All right, see ya, Kane. It's just, we still have stuff here from, meant for my 16x10 monitor, not my, not my 16x9 monitor. Because my normal work monitor is 1920x1080. Oh, wait, no. This isn't what I want. We'll do Hyper Blast. Oh, should probably change the settings. Cool. There we go. There we go. Give me VMware weirdness. I know this isn't like very characteristic, but yeah, eventually I'll try something more involved than this. I just don't have a proper capture card ready just yet, so I just don't have a proper capture card ready yet, so. Oh, there we go. Lock cannon. Killing spree. No. Take that. It's just one kind of quick bot stream. It's not really anything special. Funny thing is that, like, I'm probably still the same UT99 games even by the time XP came out. I guess speaking of XP, anyone want to take a look at build 2419? Whistler build 2419. What's your price? Oh. 9 kills. Sorry, I'm just not a great commentator. Oh, great. Used to be so much into Whistler. Figured. Yeah, Whistler does have a pretty cool startup sound. But if you were talking about that that weird one where it's like the Windows 2000 startup sound, like in reverse, that was actually found to be misinformation lately. So if you're talking about that one, it's unbelievable. Then I'm sorry to say, but that was a that turned out to be fake. But we'll take a look at 2419 after this. Just kind of... Yeah, this is definitely not really professional. But eventually I'll introduce a face cam, but when I got a... Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that's a yeah, I was surprised. When I found it was fake. It's just like, oh man. Yeah, headshot. Picked up another enforcer. Hammerlane is right pain on higher skill levels. Yeah, I can. Yeah, even me. It's just a super casual. Whoops. It's just a really casual play of UT99. But hey, I'm doing anything past the time at this point. We'll have a more organized stream next time. Just gonna probably be doing this for probably a few hours. Oh. Gonna hope. And finally, flat cannon. We have 18. You get any liker? You got any liker? What? Oh, demos. I don't really know, man. I'm just kind of. Oh, seed. You mean the demo scene? I mean, I can get K. Krager or something. And I think I have Second Reality somewhere, but I'm just kind of. But I don't really know what to do after that. Second Reality would be pretty, I guess, Second Reality, but
killing spree, double kill.
Double kill. Now we're doing something. I'll be switching to 2419 in just a little bit. Forgive me VMware weirdness. A lot more to go.
the winner.
Yeah, congratulations. I am the winner. Alright. It's VMware time. Or, well, it's not VMware time anymore. Alright. Moving on to our next thing. Oh, that's why. It's full screen. Alright. Just hold on a minute while I work to get the next thing. Alright, while it's loading, we can do a little bit of a Q&A session, I guess. Well, this is in the works. So yeah, your cat is demanding pets. That's something strange. Let's see how. Oh, it's not supposed to be there. Should probably move this over. All right, so yeah, just kind of everything is so out of whack right now. But I'll improve as time goes on. Stream, just like, yeah, YouTube is like very funky in terms of streams, but alright, we've almost been recording for a little over an hour and a half, a little under an hour and a half, pardon me. Anyone got any questions for me before we start ourselves on taking a look at 2419? I guess not then. So yeah, just be right back, I guess. Oh, what's 2419? Oh, well, you'll be seeing in a minute. But it has to do something with a future project of mine. So, yeah, I'll fire that up momentarily. But first, I have to set this up. So yeah, but I promise you'll be 2319. Yeah, that's definitely always fun. Monsters Inc. is always a great movie, but no, 2419 doesn't have anything to do with this. But anyways, so. Get ready here. Okay. Probably change. Oh, right eye. Oh goodness. Oh, oops. That's not supposed to be there. But, yeah, we need to. It is actually a, 2419 is actually a. It's actually going to be a, Whistler thing, actually. So. Oh, I need to turn off time sync. Oh, time sync is already disabled. So January 13, or not 12/13, 2001. Got this on a virtual Pentium 2 here. Just don't really. I'm working on a real Pentium 2 / Pentium 3 system. Oh, yeah, I really have to change this. Again, just kind of sorry, it's just like so dang awkward. It's just everything's going in like a million miles an hour. But I'll think of something. Oh, hey, Supra, welcome. This actually has that's actually just Hydrant's boot CD there. I'm just kind of just been hacking away at this, but. This actually is not DOS. What I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do something special. Well, this is if you've never seen this build, you may be in for a little bit of a treat if you're a bit of an XP junkie like I am. But we may be at this for a little while. So, but yeah, I am in the middle of in construction of a real Pentium 3 system, and hopefully I'll be able to start capturing from that So far, the preliminary hardware is Banyan 3 600 megahertz or 650 megahertz. Currently, I have 192 megs of RAM, but I plan to upgrade to like 256 or 512. And for GPU, I think I'm gonna go the. I mean, eventually I'd like a Voodoo, but Pentium D, huh? That's nice. I mean, I'd like a Voodoo, but for now, I'm probably thinking of probably a GeForce FX, at least for the time being. Not sure yet. Motherboard is a Asus P3BF. I'll send you a screenshot. Oh yeah, my Twitter. I forgot to tell you guys. That is going to be that is actually going to be split into two. So I'm going to split my Twitter account into two things. One for personal stuff that I sometimes air out my opinions on things every so often, but that won't be as active. And my main social media account. So you'll probably see that split coming out some point later this week, probably on the weekend or something. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing anything to pass the time here. Just not really much to do until we get into the Whistler thing. Until we get into Whistler's setup. You know, Sucra. For those that don't know, Sucra is another content creator who's he's a very underappreciated content creator, and you guys should really check him out. He's a really cool dude, and I wish I had a collection as good as his. But yeah. Yeah, we're just still waiting, but we're almost there. Almost into phase 1 of the setup. Alright, set up your evaluation. We had to set the BIOS date back to January 13th, 2001. I'm gonna slowly pay down, and yes, I have absolutely read this end to end. Yes, I have absolutely read this end to end. I mean, it's kind of a relic from an earlier experiment that I was trying to do. I think I'm just gonna. I'll be right back. And no, I'll just leave it be for now. I'm just gonna leave it be. We'll just install it onto E. Wonder how this version of Whistler is kind of like that. No problem, Sucra. Sorry, my messages come off like a little bit delayed, but yeah. And you and I have also been showing up on another retro YouTuber by the name of Rick's Random Retro, and I'll be sure to post a link to his channel maybe to those who ever need it at some point. Maybe one day we could do a collaboration or something. I mean, it's gonna be a long time before that happens, but hey, I broke 200 subs, so making some milestones, I guess. Next live stream when I do on the 25th, I'll probably be streaming on both Twitch and YouTube if I can. So, but yeah, for today we're just gonna be doing it here. And I just wish I just have a pretty slow thing, and I didn't want to use a hypervisor for this, so yeah, now we're just kind of waiting for a bunch of beta Windows files to come. Sorry. Just kind of vibing here for now. You guys got anything? Like, anything you want to talk about? Sucra, I did kind of bounce between Uncle Buddy's Phantom Funhouse. You can certainly check earlier in the stream on what the heck that was about, but it was just like a giant hypercard like meta adventure. Then I briefly showed you guys did a brief preview of my next video. This truly is a grab bag. What's your plan after this installation? I mean, I've just been kind of doing this. I've just kind of having these ideas on the fly, so just kind of having these random ideas on the fly. So no idea. I think we have a 30 seconds delay here, so I may not see your messages immediately, but I'll be sure to respond as soon as I can see them. Yeah, I have to keep juggling between windows. It's like I have to bounce between OBS and then I have to check. Then I have to check YouTube to see if the stream's okay. Then I have to check whatever window I have highlighted, and it's just a little bit of a just keeps bouncing through. Oh, and by the way, I'll do something for the XB 20th anniversary when that comes. Perhaps I'll do something with these Whistler builds. Perhaps not. But we'll see. We will definitely see. Yeah, just sorry about me having like some really shy commentary here. I'm just kind of still pretty early, just pretty new to this. Yeah, you want to do anything? Oh, there we go. Now here's a really cool boot screen. So here's one you may have never seen before. We got ourselves a sort of Luna-esque thing here. And this is hope this actually is doing something. So I also have things coming along. We got this got codename Whistler here. We got some info here. Set will complete in approximately 31 minutes. Oh, good lord, we're gonna be in this for a good while. I think while this is gonna go, I think we might try something, but I'm not entirely sure. So definitely, you'll see the significance on why I picked this build later, but for now, I will, chat disconnected, be right back. there we go. There we go. We're back. Gonna chat back, but this is gonna be going on for a good while, so. Hold on a sec. "28 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna be at this for probably a while. Oh, whoa, okay. 7 years, huh? Looks like. Yeah, I'm still definitely like, oh, it's just reinstalling drivers here. Just installing drivers here. Because this is a virtual Pentium 2 system one I just kind of have here because it's kind of a little bit of a work in progress here. But this is definitely, you can certainly tell this is definitely still in development. I'm going to enter the name. Oh goodness, I have to enter the serial. Obviously, since this is beta stuff, I can do this. I hope Microsoft doesn't come after me for this, but call this for 2049 stream. 2049 stream. Saturday, January 13th, 2001. Gotta set this to my usual time. Yeah, for what it's worth, when I did the Vistas videos, I used a VirtualBox, used a hypervisor, but for Windows 2000, I did okay. See you around, Retro. Good luck, and see you around. Hope you enjoy the video. Anyways, so yeah, I did that for the Vista videos. Used VirtualBox, but for Windows 2000 and of course the 95 video, that's what I showed you earlier. I used just used emulators like virtual, like PCM or 86 box and the like, and that's what I'm doing here too. I just don't have much real hardware at the moment, and I hope to change that at least. I mean, I do have some hardware, but I don't really have my capture card set up just yet. So, but I'll be sure to let you guys know at some point. So yeah, I'm just gonna be hanging here for a good while, and thinking about like maybe going in and telling you guys later. Like, be right back. All right, Sukra. See you around. Thanks for stopping by, and hope you have a good time. I just gotta just kind of just floating around here, I guess. Man, I can't wait for the can't wait to get the capture card ready so I can, and the Windows and the late 90s build ready. I can do some proper retro capture. Maybe I can even show some betas off. Oh yeah, someone in my comments a little while ago compared me to MJD and Michael MJD, and yeah, I was considering Michael MJD is actually how I got into Windows betas. I consider someone comparing me to him is like it's like a really big compliment. I'm just not as just getting compared to a YouTuber of his size. It's definitely something, especially since I just broke 200 subs and 10,000 views. So I have like a tenth of it. Well, not a tenth. I have like 1,000th of his base, but I mean, like, yeah, it's like he is. I really like the guy, but I don't think I'm at his caliber just yet. But I really think the commentators said that. It's just kind of pretty, I guess, pretty interesting, I guess. Yeah. Just Solarstrike stories. What we're doing while we're waiting for the endless their install. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know right now, but I'm probably not gonna be doing any scripted content for September. I've got a new job on the next Tuesday, and I just wanted to finish off the project that I was doing earlier, like I just showed you guys earlier, and I'm also need to just focus on that job, so just need to have as little distractions as I can. But I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on how things are going with that. Thanks, Sad Mac. Yeah. Next Tuesday I'm gonna be getting back into work, so pretty excited to have that. And I'm just finally glad I'm doing these streams, because we make good. They pass the time pretty well. Oh yeah, it's just kind of doing stuff, I guess. We're trying all summer. Oh hey Christopher, nice to see you again. I'm just kind of kind of just here right now. We're just kind of in a dead zone, so forgive me as I just got into been streaming for about almost 2 hours now, so we're just in the middle of installing Whistler build 2419. Yeah, it is, but we're emulating a Pentium 2 here, so I just don't really have. I just didn't really want to dig out a hypervisor for this, so this live stream has been very much a roller coaster ride at the moment. But yeah, I'm just kind of vibing here. I'm definitely not as. It's somewhere in between that. It's sort of virtual hardware, I guess. It's like, yes, this is PCM. So yeah, I'm just kind of floating around, I guess, while we're waiting for build 2419 to install. But don't worry, we'll get some more action here later. Yeah, these installs took a long time when I was doing the Vista video, especially in the post reset era. That was a long time. So yeah, everything going well, folks? Am I doing okay? Yeah, I've been installing this for the better part of 20 minutes now, I think. So, Christopher, I've just been bouncing a lot in this stream. Briefly covered sort of my XP playground. I just kind of did a game of UT99. Kind of did it of some SpongeBob collapse game. Even showed off a little bit of my little bit of my next video. And during the first half of the stream, I covered a game known as well, not really a game, but more of an encyclopedia of a hypercard game known as well, game-ish, more of an exploration thing, known as Uncle Buddy's Phantom Funhouse. That was a very surreal experience. And it's very detailed and very, very interesting, but it's a very detailed and complex thing. You can certainly check in the earlier points in the live streams to see how that was. But now we're just here, kind of installing UDF 2.01. It's Whistler would eventually be a big thing. Increased application compatibility. Oh, I can definitely attest for that. Seeing how I can run some 95 and 98 programs that don't work on 2000 on XP, but sometimes I still can't run on NT anywhere. Looking at you, Lego Rock Raiders. Looking at you. Oh yeah, and we're also gonna game on this. We're gonna do quite a bit of stuff. I'm gonna try to game on this thing. Obviously I don't think it's gonna work well, but hey, I'm gonna see how Quake runs on this thing. 'Cause, I guess I like masochism. So, yeah. So, been a bit of the long haul. But I am so glad to be finally doing these streams. It's just like finally something different. And maybe it'll be like telling my it's like my viewers finally get some meaningful content for once. I think we're about to cross 2 hours in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2 hours. Yeah, and like we spent like almost a third of it on. We spent almost 3/4 of it on just this install. And I promise we'll do something more involved. Just wish we could speed run through Windows installs. Yeah, one day later, someday we're gonna be doing we're gonna do a Windows upgrade speed run. Maybe I can try sort of that guy like NT Dev. Doesn't really feel like it's been 2 hours. I have a good point, but for me, I can feel all that time. But yeah, we're gonna do I'm thinking about doing a speed run of all the Windows upgrades, because I know there's a trick you can upgrade from perhaps as early as. It's worth I suck at estimating time. Yeah, sometimes I do too, but I'm just working on. I'm just kind of passing the time, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna be trying a few things here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna be showing you lots of things and what this build's got. Because this is. Oh yeah, I guess I can say this, but hold on. Try NT Dev's like special whim upgrade tech. Try when NT Dev's sort of like whim installation trick, and you can go all the way from XP to I think 7, maybe even 8 maybe even 10. Yeah, Windows upgrading speed run 80%. Yeah, we'll get through this. Don't worry, Christopher. I'm just kind of Internet Explorer 6.0. It's like enhanced security. And I mean, anyone who knows Internet 6.0 is that maybe at the time it kind of delivered on that purpose, but I always likened installing Windows back in the day to watching paint dry or grass grow. Choose your poison. Yeah, IE 6.0 security. Maybe back then, but anyone who knows Windows like IE history is SSDs, man. I mean this is off. This is sort of like a virtual SSD, but I mean like the virtual hard drive. I mean this, I'm running it off an SSD, but virtual Pentium 2 33 megahertz, virtual Pentium 2. can't really do much faster than that, so. I mean, this was just barely past what would eventually become the XP requirements. 233 megahertz. But obviously, like, we got more RAM than that, but I'm certainly seeing how fast this, certainly doing this the best I can. This has certainly been fun, and by fun I mean sometimes frustrating, but yeah, it's just I'm just kind of passing through them. All your retro machines, like, you got an adapter or something, like even like for IDE or something like that, or like use SD cards or sort of like compact flash for like your 8088s and your 286s. Yeah, for the 98 machine, I'm probably going to be doing that too. Okay, we're almost through this. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing, so. One or more minor errors will turn on installing Whistler Runner. Windows Whistler. The errors will not prevent Windows Whistler from running. After Windows Whistler starts, you can check the setup file, setup error log for more information. Would you like to view the log file now? Of course. Not signed properly, not signed properly, not signed properly. Check if that's there. Okay, it doesn't look like that should interfere with operation, but hey, we'll see. Restarting. I've kind of heard of problems with those adapters. So but we'll see. You can certainly do what I want. See what's there. Just gonna, yo buddy, you're gonna restart. Okay, you're not gonna restart, so I'm gonna have to do it by force. Okay, you're playing hardball today. Okay, you're playing hardball today. That's not gonna work well. Oh, hey, all my systems. Hope that didn't break the install. Hi, this is oh, there we go. I hope that install worked. Yeah, this is the 2419 boot screen. Looks really cool. Yay, we're onto something here. Do you want to automatically? Yeah, sure, whatever. Do just the window real quick. I was bumped up to 800 by 600 here. Black screen. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. I'll hang tight for a few minutes. Oh man, I don't want this install to be all for naught. Oh, there's a sort of thing here. That is the out-of-box experience, ladies and gents. We got ourselves Merlin. Yep, he was the original OOBE. Use my existing internet account. I'm not gonna bother with that. Maybe turn your computers. Yeah, sure. No one's really gonna bother with it, but we're gonna use my normal alias. And yeah. Windows Codename Whistler Edition. Discover Windows Tor. Oh boy, this is gonna take a while. But hey, we finally got an install. I'm gonna get it really slowly, but hey, I know what to do now. Yeah, and that's our first appearance of what would become Luna. But as you will see in a second. Yep, yep, Clippy. He was not originally part of the XP setup. As you will see in a second, it's very different from the final. I don't know if we have sound here or not. Don't be surprised if we don't know. Windows cannot access this print page. No, we're not gonna access networks here. Try edge. Oh, you just saw there. You just saw there. Here, you saw that weird theme, and in a second we're gonna be you're gonna see why I picked this build instead of some earlier or later builds, because when we get into the desktop here, you're really gonna see why Whistler kind of has a little bit of a cult following. As you can see, we've got a sort of desktop. We've got a pretty cool thing here. Windows cannot access Taxman. Just hope this doesn't accidentally break anything. ND Core 2. There we are. So yeah, this is Windows Whistler build 2419. So you're right here, 2419. Expires July 12th, 2001. And our date has been set to Saturday, January 13th, 2001. We're on the E drive here because I had set it from a prior project, but this is actually sort of late beta 1. Actually, this is very early beta 2, but yeah, basically. But this is a theme known as watercolor, and it is a very interesting watercolor that is very different from the final Luna. Just like this is sort of a odd mix, but it's got a little bit of a cult following these days. If you're it's got a big cult following these days. Some people have put watercolor into the final version of Windows, but that is not the only thing we have in this build. This is the last build to contain watercolor, by the way. After that, they switched it to be build. Switched it to the final. Luna style. Pardon me. Yeah, it definitely is. Well, that I was referring to when the hardware is not retro, but new SSD didn't exist back then. I'd imagine prototype SSDs were a thing back then. But here's another thing we're gonna try: simple test visual style. And here's this sort of. We've got this chartreuse mongoose, as you can tell, green and orange. This is somewhere halfway between Windows 2000 and Windows XP, I guess. And then we got ours, and then this is certainly not your typical XP. Some guys managed to put the there's another leak theme by the name of Blue Lagoon. There was another leaked theme known as Candy that was found in the that source code leak that happened last year, and that was very interesting to find. And we are going to we also have to check the there's also, if we go into we're gonna set it back to well, not we're gonna set it back to watercolor, but wait, no, wrong thing. Sorry about it being slow. It's just maybe not exactly the fastest thing. It's tacky. I love it. Yeah, I like it too. It's just kind of there, I guess. We're going to E. What? Looking for your programs, try clicking the start menu. But I'm sorry, what? I will get this into it, but I'll find a way. You really won't let me in, huh? Well, I will find a way. Well, when there's a will, there's a way. See Windows. That would be E Windows. Help. Tours. We have an early version of the Windows XP Tour, but before we do that, I have to mute the audio. I have to mute this stream, or else this is gonna get zapped for copyright, because we've got copyright music here. But this will this is gonna play to a this is a very abstract theme here. Yeah, it's just a bunch of hello worlds and random pictures. There's music supposed to be playing here, but we obviously I can't show that because it's a copyright. It's set to Bothers at Encinitas. So just random flowers and astronauts. And there's a link here that I don't know where it goes. Oh yeah, and we also have we've also got Windows product activation, but it's not working right now at this point. And we got help and support services. Obviously that doesn't work anymore. There, tube and copyright crap gets old. Yeah, copyright law is spooky voodoo. But it's definitely, yeah, it's annoying, but alas. But also in this build, we have the legend. We've got the one, the only. It's here. Maybe. Yeah, we got the one, the only. Bliss. Yep, we've officially got the legend as of this build, and seeing this in a build is just like, it's just kind of wild, especially this early. It's kind of like a Windows 2000 with just the Windows XP background, I guess. So certainly a very different beast. But if anyone cares to notice, I'm going to show you that we in fact do not have it is just the Windows 2000 sound. There is no special boot up sound here. And yeah, it is literally just the Windows 2000 startup sound. I have to activate a copy of Windows Home Server over the phone recently. That was not fun. Yeah, that definitely doesn't sound fun. Oops, sorry for the skip. But yeah, it is literally just the Windows 2000 sounds. There's no special sounds here or whatsoever. This is what 2419 is all about. Most Windows 2000 builds are just like that. I mean, I didn't change anything. And yes, this is. Let's try something a bit weird. Let's put ourselves, if I can find it, find a copy. Let's put Quake on this thing, shall we? Yeah, how very meta. Promised I would be doing Quake at some point, and guy here. Yeah, that's from an earlier project. Pay no attention to that. Here's a Quake movie. We can actually demonstrate Windows Media Player here that I have on this image. Have fun. Get yourself another drink. Uh-oh. I broke the image. Uh-oh. I broke it. Oh, that's really quiet. Still pretty quiet, though. Oh. Yeah, and this like Quake image I have here, I just this sort of WMV file is just kind of hiding out here. But yeah, we have Windows Media Player. I think 7 at this point. It's really quiet. 8. Oh, no, it's just really quiet. It's not copyright related. Oh. Me. Can you guys hear it now? I think, make sure I didn't accidentally, I may have accidentally forgotten to turn the sounds back on. Sorry, it's just everything is. Yeah, like there you go. There you go. Some I just turn it up. Yeah, the label just kind of gets stuck there. That's kind of a side effect of this program. I'm sorry, this is like really slow, but this is a 1997 chip running a beta of a 2001 operating system, so I don't know if that actually works by this point. I don't know if that works by this point. I think they may have been redesigning the taskbar by then. Sure, I can try GeoQuake. I'm not gonna do a 3DFX, even though I know we are technically on a 3DFX chip. Well, I emulated one anyway, but ooh. Yeah, it runs too slow for my liking, but oh great. Oh, GeoQuake, I hit the wrong thing. Now, oh, okay. Oh, it's not even showing up. Okay, I have to get out of here. Oh no. It's like, yeah, the OpenGL implementation is definitely not ready yet. Not ready yet by the time this came out, so. I mean, that's what generic drivers would have been about. I think I have the, I'll see if I can get the, get the normal Voodoo drivers installed. See if I can get that to happen. See if I can see if Windows 2000 drivers still work here. Yeah, this is just sort of a grab bag of stuff here. Hopefully it doesn't break too much. Yes, I just realized the absurdity. We're trying Windows 2000 drivers on a beta version of what would be Windows XP. That is just absurd. Yeah, that is just absurd. To probably enable hidden stuff here. Oh yeah, definitely. Don't hide those file extensions from me. They're in local settings temp. Yes, they are. Yeah, definitely. The Bubsy mentality. Definitely what could possibly go wrong. Yeah, that error sounds. Yeah, that looks like it renders perfectly. Yeah, this is probably a really crazy hardware stream. Well, not even hardware. It's just. Only installing retail drivers on what's made about halfway between Windows 2000 and Windows XP's release. So, yeah, maybe the driver model hasn't broken too much between the two yet. Probably has. Let's tweak. Yeah, we can safely ignore that. Yeah, that sounds nice. Key out. Feature. Well, okay. We'll see if those do. See if that does anything. You must restart your install course. It just takes a few minutes for it to start up again, but hey, welcome back, Taylor. It's been a little bit of a wild stream so far. Just kind of and bouncing across them. It's not an error; it's a feature. You can say that again. Oh hey, like it's actually booting. Oh no. I think something that looks like perfectly normal behavior here. Maybe I can fix the color depth. But yep, this is literally Windows XP at beta XP and like 256 colors. Hey, it actually installed. Lowest 4-bit. Oh no. Well, I at least know what to do for yeah, I can certainly try sort of the other option. I can certainly try the other option. Yeah, like considering this is. See if we can get GL Quake working at least. No RGB full screen modes available. I don't think this is like. I don't think it's like. I don't think anyone has seen that error before. Leave it to me. Leave it to me to completely break it out. Oh wait, this is sort of on my sort of one. Yeah, that thing there is sort of on a sort of a Radeon card I have there. Let's see how Amiga Sport works. Let's see how Amiga Sport works. Because if I can't get it, let's see how it works on beta. But never to fear, we can still get this Voodoo 3 working. It's a matter of if they test for compatibility. File hosted by 3D Effect Zone. I think we're on IE55 at this point. Oh, we're on version 8. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they literally set 6.0 and I literally thought it was 5.5. Hey, you want to do anything? Oh hey, yeah, we are gonna be able to do this. Title file exists as within a source. Yes, do it. Yes, do it. You must reboot your system before the driver will be fully installed. Oh hey, Bara. Yeah, this is just kind of. This is very much a refuge and Audacity stream. Just been really spending half the stream on 24 on Windows. And you also check your system device manager. Check that there are no unknowns. I wanted to see how this driver works first, and then we'll take a look at that. This is. Sorry. Restart. Hard restart. Very hard restart. Very hard restart. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, I'm not a Microsoft dev, so. Oh, hey, eight viewers. Wow, this is like turning out to be a really popular stream so far. At least for the inaugural stream on YouTube. See how Amiga Sport plays with it. Oh yeah, we got something. Oh yeah, we got something. I'm thinking of increasing the quality here. Oh hey, look, it actually worked. or at least didn't think it would actually be possible. But hey, I guess XP. Guess this is just enough of the XP DNA. Just enough of the XP DNA for retail driver. Well, sort of a modified retail drivers, but just enough of the XP DNA for, I guess, retail-ish drivers to start showing up. Didn't think it would actually work like that, but miracles can happen. Anyways, let's try OpenGL. Quake now. Uh-oh. Yeah, this still isn't gonna work. That did not end well. Maybe I'll go back and maybe I'll uninstall and reinstall. Try enabling 3D effects. Goes way deeper than into, of course. Yeah, well, yeah, copyright in general is just spooky voodoo. But it's for another day, I guess. I had to re-upload a couple videos 3 times for like sometimes like the some of the Longhorn and yeah, go on device manager. It's something with the OpenGL drivers. It's not. I don't think it has anything to do with the hardware. I think it's just something with the OpenGL support Microsoft provided. But yeah, there's nothing here. There's nothing that's. It's just a PCI voodoo, or not. It's just a SoundBlaster PCI thing. It's just some generic SoundBlaster PCI. I'm gonna try to see if Quake is. Just gonna try reinstalling Quake. I don't uninstall programs very often. I don't uninstall programs very often. But, this gotta be down the range. Oh, I've already tried those, and that's kind of what put us into that 16 color error. Or that VGA error. Let me show you the Quake movie that I was trying to show earlier, but the volume was so low. Yeah, I was added in the last version, before Sarah Walker discontinued the program. Yeah, she sadly, due to a lot of stress, she had to resign from the project earlier this summer. Yeah, they added Pentium. Yeah, she added Pentium to support in the final build. There's also 86 box as well, but in my experience, it says you gotta you'll probably need a stronger system to run equivalent processors. PCM generally runs faster for the really high-end stuff for me, but that's just my experiences though. I've got a Ryzen 5 3600 in this system. like in my main system, so. Hopefully later I plan to upgrade it. This has just been, 15. Now they're up to. The last version was going to be 17. She was working on 18, but that didn't happen. This is just kind of an odd hodgepodge. They were great for about 2 weeks in this scheme of things. I mean, technology moves very quickly. Let's try it again. This time we will try a voodoo. Now let's see if you have anything different. GL Quake. Okay, so this straight up doesn't launch at all with voodoo mode. Oh, great. Yeah, the install shield blister actually lasted for a really long time. Like, should get out of here. Flicker warning. Maybe I shouldn't have installed Amiga Sport, but I think we'll do at least one other thing, and then I think we may call it for the evening. It's about to hit 3 hours. Take a look at that README real quick in a little bit. Yeah. The install shield wizard lasted for a very long time, all the way up to, depending on when you stopped getting retail games, as late as 2010, 2011. So. Yeah, we're just gonna be, well, at least try this as, may as well get this going. If Quake doesn't want to work. That cards are kind of messed up. But see how chip is kind of like. Let's just see if chip runs okay. Hey, we got something. Now. Hey, we got something. do about 3 levels and then I'll try one other game. You can actually get this game on Steam, by the way. There's also a sequel. I bet some of you already have it, but see how it is from the start menu perspective. Oh boy. Jazzball. Bonk. Alright. And then last one. This one we're doing is... thanks Ted. I appreciate that. And just kind of... This is just the very first live stream. There's going to be even more fun stuff to come. I just didn't really have didn't have a really good way of thinking about things. Okay, this is running fast. We can definitely outrun that Yeti now. I feel like this is like what do you do whenever you hit the normal ski speed or the normal fast ski speed. Thanks for that, Ted. I really appreciate that. Sorry about that. And we're about to hit 3 hours. I think this actually was like a Windows 3.0 game, not 3.1. I mean, this compilation is from tail end of the 3.1 era, but oh, thanks. Oops, realized the Yeti was there. Comments? I guess it works okay. Someone at Microsoft.com made an ID. This comment is about how bad is this problem. Comment. This is really cursed. And the last thing we're gonna do before we head out. There are some actual differences between 3.0 and 3.1. Mainly, real mode doesn't exist on 3.1, and here's a reflection of the 2000 half. Oh, and we also have a Spider Solitaire. That was added from ME. Yep, one cursed thing from ME. Except I don't know how to play this game, so yeah, networking. Yeah, multimedia. I mean, this is just kind of doing that, and then the grand finale let's hear some well, this is some really some weird guess we'll do some weird probably one stop. Probably gonna do some weird one stop. Oh no, we still have passport and canyon. For one stop had made was there already. And yes, we'll be doing pinball, don't worry. Now here's a little Easter egg for some people that don't know. If you type hidden space test, you can actually control the ball like this. Like you can just, if you type hidden test whenever whenever the intro sequences happen, you can just control the ball with your mouse. It used to be a common secret to hear this back in the day, but like I think the knowledge has been forgotten by a lot of people. Actually gonna be playing this one. Yeah, I know there's music. Yeah, I may as well flip that on. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's kind of like it's like people forgot about all this. But I heard about this a long time ago. But... oh yeah, and there's a ranking system. There's a rank system if you yeah, you see here. Let's you can and yes, there's music to this game too. And of course, as you all know, this is a demo. I'm pretty sure most of you know, but there is in fact a beta of pinball as well in the 95 in the 95 plus beta. It's called Maelstrom, but yeah. Well, I think that's gonna do it tonight here, folks. If you guys want to do anything else, I just kind of am here. But oh yeah, and Windows activation. But we know, but luckily it doesn't work in this stage. It's next few builds. Next few builds it does, but that is that's yeah, this was Windows Whistler build 2419, and this was the stream. We are about to hit spent about half the stream on this build, and that's definitely a lot of great footage. And oh yeah, 3D effects tools just got installed here. Oh, okay. Like, there's way more people here. I guess we can keep this going. But I need to think of something. Yeah, I guess, like, with all the new viewers. Alright, Ted, what do you want? Alright, Ted, you win. I'll find it. Well, I suck at real-time strategy, though, but I'll do it for you. I don't even know how Westwood installs would work here. Doing this for you. Me had just broken 3 hours. So, does it exist? Yeah, sure. I suck at real-time strategy, though, so... Actually, I'm getting really tired, so, we'll do Dune 2000 at some other point. I'll just briefly go in to see if the game works. But it's like over 3 hours, and I'm starting to get really tired and really hungry, so I'll just take a look at this for a few minutes. But other than that, yeah, thanks for tuning into the stream. For last minute changes, expect the README file. But yeah, thanks for coming out to the stream, everyone, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. We're trying to see if Dune 2000 works here. I literally forgot we were on a beta build. Hey, the FMV worked.
The planet Arrakis, known as Dune.
There's
on this planet, you will die.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of here. Alright. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and I hope to see you some other time. Next, on the August 25th is the next stream I will be doing. And it will be on both Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, guys, it is now 8 p.m. my time, and catch you guys some other time. And alright, guys, take care.